As one of Europe's leading paper companies, you're ideally placed to assess the state of the market. How is the industry positioned coming out of the downturn?
For the situation of the industry today, we should realize the tremendous job that was done in last years, namely through the consolidation and rationalization of the sector and in the production. A lot of mills have been closed, also some machines. Based also on the mergers and acquisition movement, the consolidation took place. At the same time, we have been able to work in the efficiency, meaning that today the sector, producers and merchants, are in a better position to face the challenges for the next years.
How has Inapa changed its business focus since the worst of the downturn in 2008-2009?
We have been, first of all, Inapa is a 45 years old company. And all the history of Inapa, the main factor was the innovation and the capacity to anticipate the market movements. Since 2010, we put in place a strategic plan, basically in 3 pillars. First one was the focus in the markets where we have a leadership position, meaning when we are one of the 3 main players. In all these markets, what we call our core markets, are 7 markets, we have market shares above 18–20%. These are markets are Portugal, Spain, France, Switzerland, Belgium and Luxembourg, and Germany. All these markets are the markets where we are focusing. The second X, very important, was the superior delivery in terms of sales profitability, operational efficiency, and also some growth in our customer bases. The third pillar, also very important, is to manage the capital management in order to reduce the capital employed in our business. We have been able to rationalize our assets as well as to work our working capital management and also a very tight investment policy in order to achieve a minimum return on capital employed of 12%.
So going forward, what's the most promising new sector or territory that you're looking at?
We are looking basically for business that are non-paper business, namely packaging and visual com. Why? Because our business with the potential growth and the potential margins much better than in paper. And all the investments that we have been doing during this main investment that we do in the last 3 years were in packaging and visual com. At that moment, those 2 businesses accounts for around 8% of our sales, but 11% of our consolidated margin, meaning that we will continue to invest in this kind of business.
Inapa has won this award for corporate governance. What's the company's approach to good corporate governance?
I say it is based on a very simple idea. The company belongs to the shareholders, not to the management, and we have been working in order to create conditions for the shareholders to monitor the development of the company and to assess also the management delivery. Based on that, we put in place an organization based in different bodies, the General Assembly, the Board of Directors, the Remunerations Committee, and the Audit Committee. And we follow the best practices in the market in order to give that comfort to our shareholders.
Inapa has operated across the European market successfully for many years. What lessons would you have for other companies that are seeking to operate across borders in Europe?
There are 3 main factors on that. First one is that we should be focused on value creation and sustainability, and both issues are very important in all these European markets. Second one is based on to respect the national culture of each market. For example, in any market, we just have a national team working in our companies. And the third one, which is very important, is that we should work as a group, meaning that all the non-core areas should be integrated, and I stress integrated, not centralized, meaning that we should act globally, but leaving locally all the management capabilities and management responsibility in order to be very active in the local market.
And finally, how do you see the paper industry developing over the next few years and Inapa with it?
What I anticipate is that we will follow this movement of consolidation, meaning that what I can expect is that in the future we have less players in this sector, more profitable players, and also a higher weight of complementary business of the paper in total sales and in total contribution.
Dr. José Morgado, thank you very much.
Thank you.